never let you down. I'ma shine on sight. Keep your mind on your grind and off of mine's alright.
You're listening to the Urban Sports Scene.
Welcome back to the Urban Sports Scene. We're in the studio today. I got Will T, Wally, little brother Ray, and Fish. Before we get started into that rundown, we want to send a condolence out to Kenny McKinley, the wide receiver football player for the Denver Broncos, who yesterday, morning, afternoon, he committed suicide. We just want to send a condolence out to him and his family and South Carolina football program and Denver Broncos. And hopefully just keep your head up with this situation that's going on. And we're about to get into the rundown. The Denver Nuggets entertaining offers for Melo. Major League Baseball's playoff run is heating up. Pretty Boy Floyd's facing felony charges. Moore and Mosley fight to a draw. Michigan State's football coach suffers a heart attack after a big win. And Braylon Edwards is catching DUIs. Where's his TT like Malik Wright, man? How come he doesn't have a TT to drive him home? I mean,
he's just a freaking idiot.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he doesn't have a little brother or cousin who doesn't have a job to drive him around. But we about to hop into that Laugh Out Loud segment right now. Ray, I know you had some entertaining things you wanted to talk about right here.
Yeah, we were trying to figure out what are the next athletes that's going to be on Dancing with the Stars. So we came up with our own list. And so far, here's what we got. Albert Hainsworth. He's going to have to pass a conditioning drill before he can start dancing.
Is he going to, fake an injury during the dance thing, or was he going to do?
I got a quote-unquote headache. Bob Sanders is the next one we came up with.
Is he even going to make it? Yeah.
But he's got a lot of time. He's not doing anything.
Well, now we think he's going to get hurt trying to dance. That's the thing.
Will he dance with because he ain't got no neck though, so I can't really see him.
Bob Sanders doesn't?
Yeah, he don't have a bicep either.
Yeah, that man was like head and shoulders.
Gilbert Arenas, he gonna do the bang bang bang
bang, chitty chitty,
he
bang
win it
bang.
Darrell Reeves, which I think Darrell Reeves gonna hold out. Probably.
Yeah, he's not.
For Dance with the Stars.
Yeah, he's still not there yet.
He's not gonna sign his contract.
Yeah.
Pac-Man, he's just gonna throw
Make it
dollars
rain.
on there. He ain't gonna know what to do. Reggie Bush, he will win it
and give it back.
Probably give the award back. Taking benefits. Lauren Robinson.
Who is that? Isn't that your pick?
Nah.
Would he even get picked for Dancing with the Stars?
I think he's been released.
Yeah.
Whatever. Brett Favre.
He probably fake some retirement and then come back, leave, come back.
That's when the Stars producers are in Hattiesburg, Mississippi, trying to talk them into getting on the plane.
Oh, he probably dancing Wranglers. Who knows with him?
There it is. Rex Ryan. Your man, Fish.
He
what you
probably
gonna
be
say?
cussing, though. I wonder, do they even got outfits to fit him, though, man? He can't be dancing with the long-sleeve T-shirts and shorts, though.
He'll do an interview, like, I'm going to win tonight. We're going to win. We're
going to win this blank and all.
We're going to win this bleeping competition. And last but not least, Rashid.
Oh, if he doesn't get it, he's cursing out all the judges.
He probably get a tech for dancing, though. That's
he got to take a shower.
But the thing, though, is are they going to make him do his hair, though? They going to break him brush his hair?
He's going to have that little patch.
Nah, he probably going to cut his hair.
But another segment we was thinking about was reality shows. What athlete probably would, what's the next athlete get a reality show, though?
I have Sheldon Williams and Candace Parker.
And Ray, didn't you have a name for that?
Beauty and the Bone. She's not really all that pretty to me, but she's good, though.
Yeah, she's good.
And he ain't.
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
Monica, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But somebody else I thought who might need a reality show is Antonio Cromartie with all his kids, man. He can do some Flavor of Love or sometimes follow.
Daddy's Home.
Yeah, Daddy's Home or something with his baby mamas. He can put them all in the same house or something. I mean, you guys know anybody else
whose house?
Cromartie's house.
There you go.
But he probably walk in the house and not know who the kids are.
Hey, seven. One. Come over here.
Y'all disrespectful.
On our last part, we was talking about announcers. What future athlete think gonna be an announcer who should not be an announcer coming up? Me personally, I think Shaq. I don't really want to hear Shaq calling basketball games, but I know you guys had some people in particular, and we might as well go ahead and run with that. I mean, I ain't got no. Hey.
I had Damon Jones. I think he's delusional. He thinks he's a star, so I think he would fit perfectly. I'd be one of them losers in terms of
I'm thinking Dikembe Mutombo shouldn't do anything. They probably had words at the bottom of the screen saying what he's saying. Kenya Martin. By the time he get his statement out, the game winner gonna be hit. Press conference gonna be stopped.
Throw it down. Throw it down.
Him and Ron Harper doing the game.
Wally enjoying this. Oh goodness.
That's a wild one though, boy. But
Wally's enjoying this thing.
But continue on. We're about to hop into some college football right now, though. How'd you guys think about the top 25 teams this weekend? I mean, the Arizona-Iowa was a pretty good game, though. I mean, Arizona came out on top. So, I mean, that was a real big game as far as the Pac-10 and Big Ten went. Did you see the games this weekend, Wally?
The game I was more impressed with was the Alabama game. Alabama blew out Duke. I think it's Alabama and it's the rest. I think they're the best team in college football right now.
Yeah, I mean, Mark Ingram went off for like over 100 yards, like off of
Yeah, it was a good comeback game for him.
Yeah, so. Yeah. But as far as the Heisman watch this weekend, I mean, I think the usual suspects stood out. You seen Denard Robinson, the usual guys. It wasn't really by even closing the gap. So.
To me, I think Ryan Mallett put himself in a good position beating Georgia in that last second drive. I think he's definitely put himself up there in terms of Heisman watch.
And they can beat Alabama, by the way.
Yeah, that'd be a good Heisman watch for him if he can beat Alabama. You know.
If he's on his A game, yeah, they can beat Alabama.
They're capable.
Yeah, capable.
I'm not saying they are going to beat them.
What other thing I wanted to talk about is I don't know if you guys heard the comments that Washington's coach Sarkisian made about Reggie Bush he called him an idiot when it came to giving back his Heisman. I thought, hey, I mean, that was his offensive coordinator. He might know some inside information that we don't.
The only thing I had a problem was when he was mentioning his parents. I mean, them fighting words, you don't mention nobody's parents. He could have kept it just Reggie Bush and kept it peace.
What? I mean, he can't call out his mom and them?
Nah, I mean, he don't know his peeps like that.
Hey, his mama probably took some money from him. But the last thing I really wanted to touch on was on a local kid from Marvin, Austin. Pretty much met up with the feds this weekend as far as that controversial thing that's going on down in college football is dealing with agents. And me personally, you think players should start snitching on agents?
I do. I think if the players are able to lessen their punishment, then I think it's the right thing to do to snitch on, get some of these bad agents out of the out of football. Period.
I think that it's in Marvin Austin's nature to snitch. I mean, black people snitch all the time, so you might as well just keep the trend going. I don't see why not. I mean, that's all we do. So, but we about to hop into that commercial break. When we get back, we're gonna talk about that good old Redskins loss. That's for you, Wally. When we get back, we're talking commercial break and we're talking Redskin football.
We're talking commercial break.
It was a clear black night,
What's up, this Warren G, you know what I'm saying? I'm here giving it up for RAD because they do a lot of good things for people. Before you drink, make sure that you got somebody that can drive your butt home so you won't crash or get pulled over and get a DUI. So go ahead and follow the rules and everything will be cool. And don't be no fools. Peace, baby. Warren G.
A public service message brought to you by the U.S. Department of Transportation, RAD, the National Association of Broadcasters, and the Ad Council.
Pull up in a monster automobile gangster with a bad chip that came from Sri Lanka. Yeah, I'm in a tanka, color a Willy Wonka.
Welcome back to the Urban Sports Scene. We're about to hop into the Redskin game breakdown right now. It was pretty much a good game. Came down to the wire, close game. Skins, I mean, unfortunately they lost on a field goal, but Donovan McNabb, how do you think his performance was, Wally?
Donovan was impressive to me. He showed that he can avoid the rush and stretch the field. I love Jason Campbell, but you can see a big difference in play.
Let me ask you a question, Wally. As a Redskin fan, are you more disappointed that they gave up a 17-point lead, or are you more impressed by what the offense did against the Houston Texans?
I'm more impressed with how the offense performed against the Houston Texans. We haven't had an offense that can consistently move it up and down the field like that. I mean, it's been a while. Jim Zorn didn't do it for us, so to see that it's been good for me.
Yeah, speaking of Jim Zorn, his man Flacco, who he coaches, threw 4 picks on Sunday. So that was good to see McNabb thriving while Campbell was getting benched, while Flacco was struggling, getting all the old Redskin things going out from last year. But Vinny Serrano, he's probably blinking now at home like, wow, what did I do wrong? You know what I'm saying? Like, they was throwing downfield. That was fun. It was a fun game to watch, man.
Yeah, it was a very good game. I mean, you can see the offense really picking itself up. I mean, you can really see the difference between Donovan and Jason Campbell in that offense. I mean, you probably want the running game to pick itself up a little bit, but that'll happen throughout the season. But how do you think about the defense performance, though? I mean, they did give up that 17-point to get the Texans back. I mean, they gave up that 17 points.
And 497 yards passing.
I mean, when we decided to use the 3-4 defense, we knew we were going to be more aggressive. We knew the chances were it was going to be big risk, big reward kind of thing. We were going to blitz a lot, which makes us more susceptible to the big play. So we knew this was going to happen. In prior years, this wouldn't happen because we'd be more of a conservative defense.
Man, LaRon Landry, he can't last the whole 16 games playing so reckless, dog. I mean, I like his style. I like him hitting everybody and flying around. but he's either going to he's either going to get hurt, or he's just not going to be effective down the stretch. I mean, he's playing good football right now, trust me, but he's playing too reckless at this point.
I think as far as the defense performance, I mean, what was you expecting? I mean, this is a high caliber Texans offense. I mean,
I know what I
they was going to throw the ball regardless.
I have the answer for the Redskins
I mean,
defense.
I don't see why people would get on about the performance.
I have the answer for the Redskins defense. The Redskins should let D'Angelo Hall check the best wide receiver on the opposing team, as he suggested.
Speaking of D'Angelo Hall, he had a lot to say with some